Chapter 1. As I drove through the pines, the wind whistling around me, the roar of the engine of my '57 Thunderbird was a sweet reminder of the times past when life was slower and technology not the source of life. After 2 hours, I'd seen no cars on this back road leading to Idaho. Why Idaho? I don't know anymore. It was just the memory of so many years in the past. The quiet, the tranquility, the pines, the silent streams, and that one time when I stopped at the crossroads to nowhere, and the only sounds were the lilt of the soft wind in the trees, and a single bird, and the pop of the engine. One of those profound moments when your soul soars, your mind opens, and the intensity of space reflects some inner peace that escapes you when you go back to the world of planes, trains, cars, and incessant clatter. The years since had been filled with all that is considered right in life. The marriage, the beautiful dark-haired, funny, laughing girl who disappeared during the long nights of normal. Those insane attempts to be like others that suffocate the being and mold us into the humiliated wrongness of never truly fitting, but always trying so very hard to be normal. The child, sweet promise that the world will be better because he, like Jesus, will save the world, or at least ours. What a burden to place on those small, soft shoulders. The smiles heal, the joy of life lessens the agony and monotony of sameness as the jobs of life smother your own joys. The divorce. What we love in each other dies in each day as we force ourselves to fit in the box of indistinct work. Self-blinding carnage of the true world, real life, and the dreams, the possibilities, and the joys drift to a past that others call unreal, stupid, insane, hopeless, and just plain wrong. Now I drive the forests and the streams and the wind blessing me with their energy and their lack of judgment, embracing me with the gifts of shade, smell, light, and sparkling contentment with life. I pull off the road behind some scrubby willows where others have obviously stopped before me. The trash of their passing a testament to the bizarre lack of caring and the foolish disregard for beauty and silence. Probably these are those same great people who go camping in the woods, taking their culture of boombox and beer to the frontier of silence to dissipate the space and create the confines of awareness and make the lacks of life bearable. I sit in the car. Have I mentioned that I left the top at home? The weather will dictate my rest. As I sit, the silence begins to soothe my weary soul and my body in a way I have not experienced since last I came this way. I open the door and slide out of the car. In front of me is a lazy stream and sandy beach. I slide out of my clothes and walk slowly into the water. It is chilly even this late in the summer. The goose pimples tell me I'm still alive. I walk towards the rocks submerged a couple of feet below the surface. As I sit, the cold water in my crotch makes me stumble, and I fall into the water. I come up with the same joy my little boy does when he plays in the surf or the pool. I suddenly miss his smile, his kisses, and the "Daddy, I love you so much" that precedes hugs and requests for toys. I sit on the rock, and tears stream down my face. As the silence and peace of the stream embrace me and my body with a sense of finally belonging somewhere, somehow, some way, the tension begins to dissipate, and the tiny fish begin to nibble on the hairs of my body, as though these will bring their next meal. For me, it is a sensation that I've shut off so that I don't have to feel the gnawing knowledge that I should be able to revel in the innate sensorial perversity that bodies enjoy. The tears that drop salt into this sweet stream that, like true life, meanders in the easiest and blessed way that none live in the clattering world of choiceless menu. That menu that has too many choices so that we can make no choice as real and as life. Suddenly the stupidity of no choice gives way to the burst of laughter that creates the awareness of the oneness that I, too, belong with nature, and I am part of the stream of life, and that it and I are the same. I've always felt separate and alone, and finally I know I belong, and that the pain I have lived as greater than me is truly the insane stupidity of making that greater than me in order to truly believe I have no choice. What now? I sit in this wonderful place and rest, allowing the past to leach out into the water. Silently around the corner of the stream, a beautiful mallard woman sails down the stream, her cute duckleys following, silent bullets of sweet life that feel close to me. I sit with my space larger than I have ever known was possible, and these sweet creatures see me as non-threatening.